There we go. It's right there. These are the new cards, huh? This is limited to 1. So what does this do? I don't even know what this does. Tribute 1 plant, put summon 2 plant monsters to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. Wow, this stops people from like making exceeds and stuff. Hey, what's up, Benji? How you doing? It stops people from like making exceeds, essentially, because you're putting 2 monsters on their field, so they can only synchro, essentially. Huh. And they're in defense, but you can switch them to attack with Rosemary. And attack over them and get big damage in. But it's at 1 now. So I guess it's not a big deal. This card was there was probably something dumb about this card. So I'm glad they got rid of it. This card will be limited so that it cannot be played alongside Cup of Ace. Yo, did I fucking absolutely hate someone going in what's it called? In Desperado Dragon. Fuck, did I fucking hate people going Cup of Ace. Sartorius ability to make sure that I get my free dice, my free coin flip, draw 2, discard Desperado Barrel Dragon, and Machina Fortress to special summon Machina Fortress. Desperado Barrel Dragon effect, search misjudging, set head judging, pass. Nigga, that's 2 interruptions. That's 2 interruptions for free. What the fuck? And like, this is actually like a super fucking dumb disruption. This is super annoying. This card is so dumb. When a monster on the field activates its effect, you can make the activating player toss a coin and call it. If they call it right, send this card to the graveyard. If they call it wrong, negate the activation. And if you do change control of that monster to their opponent, being the person who owns this card, who owns this, you can only use this effect to head judging once per turn. This card with fucking Sartorius' skill is absolutely bonkers. But now it's at 2. So if you want to play Cup of Ace, you can't play these 2 cards. And I think people are going to choose the extra draws, essentially the free pot of greed that you get with Sartorius' skill over this. And I think that that's wonderful. Now they just have to play real, regular annoying backrow like the rest of us, like Book of Moon, Karma Cut, and Raigeki Break. Nice. Fuck Desperado Barrel Dragon. Let's take a look at what else is going to 3. Oh shit, Rose Lover is off the list. So it's at 2 right now, but it's going to be completely off the list. This card will be unlimited as its power level is acceptable in the current metagame. Agreed. I think the only thing this card does is it buffs decks like Sylvan's, and it's also going to push a deck like Rika's, which is in the new box. So this is a really good push for Rika's. This is really smart because you have Rose Lovers laying around and you want to make Rika's and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now you can, and you'll be able to play around cards like Karma Cut and Raigeki Break and Drowning Mirror for shit like that. Some of those really annoying back row. It's fine. This card's inherently a -1 because you're special summoning from a hand. Or it's not a -1, it's a 1 for 1. Let's take a look at this one. This is at 3. Limited to 3. The limitation of this card will be eased as its power level is accepted in the current metagame. Onslaught. Once per turn during battle phase, you can special summon 1 Amazoness monster from your hand. If you do it against 500 attack until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. After damage calculation, if your Amazoness monster battles the opponent's monster while this card is already face up in your spell and trap card zone, you can banish that opponent's monster. If this card leaves the field and is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Amazoness monster in your graveyard, special summon it. This card's a mouthful, but I mean, it gets outed by cards all the time. It's especially going to get outed by Blue Eyes players, Noble Knight players, and the ensuing monster might even get outed by Arrow Mage players, Tri-Mid players, Dark Magician. And then this card is hard outed by Cosmic Cyclone. Hard outed. I think the worst thing about this card is that the new back row removal we just got is Mystical Space Typhoon. Mystical Space Typhoon actually triggers this card. So it doesn't say your opponent's card effect. So you can, during your battle phase, attack with a bunch of... Just hear me out here. I've never played Amazoness in Duel Links because when I started playing, this deck was already hit. So let's look at Onslaught for a second, and let's look at Mystical Space Typhoon, which essentially says target 1 spell trap on the field, destroy a quick effect. Now, essentially what you do is you leave it in your hand during your battle phase. You'd attack with a bunch of Amazon. You attack with like 2 Amazoness monsters or whatever. If you only have 2 on the field, then you would pop your own Onslaught with Mystical Space Typhoon during the battle phase. Special summon an Amazoness, a biggest Amazoness monster you can think of from the graveyard. Essentially getting to summon 2 Amazonesses during the battle phase. So if you only have 1 monster, you end up with 3 and you just kill your opponent. I guess that's like the one worry with this card, is that Mystical Space Typhoon is using, like, this card's being used to push Mystical Space Typhoon. But it's also, once again, gonna allow them to special summon a monster. So if you're playing the mirror, you can't really out it with that. You're gonna have to play Cosmics and Mystical Space Typhoon. It's a double-edged sword. Thank you for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Cool. Okay, updated on skill rebalancing. Oh my god, I'm scared. I know something happened to balance, but I don't know what. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, don't. Let's not cry together, boys. We are strengthening some character exclusive skills to make them easier to use. Cubic Seeds, Iron Call, and Transcendent Crystals. Okay. Master of Destiny, this skill is given a harder activation condition as there are more cards that work well with this card have been added to the game. I mean, I think they mean skill, not card. That's why I was confused, but whatever. Fine. I think that Master of Destiny needed to be nerfed anyway. I'm glad they didn't make it so you only get like 1 guaranteed coin flip or 2 guaranteed coin flips. That'd be fucked up, because then you can't actually trigger Desperate Barrel, which is what you really want. This skill is given a harder activation condition as we're adding cards to strengthen plant cards in the near future. Rikas. And there are more ways to utilize Dark Verger in the graveyard that has become available since the addition of the skill. Makes sense. I think you have to like lose 1,500 life points now to activate this. Same with Sea Lady, you have to lose 1,500 life points to activate this. I think Master of Destiny, you need like 11 cards now that have hard activation conditions that require a coin flip. You have to play a lot of inoptimal cards. Cool with me. Balance. As the addition of recent cards has given more decks the ability to ensure victory with certain combinations of cards. Damn it, my Arrowmage strategy. We're giving a harder activation condition to this deck skill to prevent the emergence of overpowered decks. We'll look at what Balance does here in a little bit. Restart, Spell Specialist, Trap Layer, My Monster Cards, and Heavy Starter. As addition to, it's the same thing, but I don't know what these. I've never seen these skills. So I don't know what they do. Okay, so now I can look at all of them. Let's look at this. Oh my god! No, you still play only 7. Oh my god, Master of Destiny got fucked! When you toss a coin, the result will always be head for the first 3 coin tosses. Your first normal draw will be skipped. Oh my god! You start with 4 cards! If you're going second, you still start with 4 cards! Yo, that's messed up! Okay. Let's move on. What grows in the graveyard? Yeah. This card can be used when your life points increase by 1,500. Arrowmages can still use this by using by using Blessed Winds and Humid Winds in succession by special summoning a monster back from the graveyard and searching a monster to hand. Then you lose 2,000. You can special summon a monster from the graveyard, Dark Voyager. Then you can gain the life points back with the second effect of Humid Winds if your lower life points than your opponent, triggering all your Arrowmages. What grows in the graveyard is probably going to nerf other decks, other plant type decks, but I think Arrowmages will still be able to play it as long as they're using the right ratio. If they're using only Humid and Blessed and not Dried, they'll still be able to use it. If they're using only Dried and Blessed and they pay their life points down to their opponents and it's like 2k, 3k, they can special summon the Dark Voyager from the graveyard, which is also pretty cool. But I don't know what you're going to do with it since it's not a tuner. See You Later can be used. Oh, you can only use it once per duel too. Wow, only once per duel. You used to be able to use this every turn, I think, or twice per duel. Can be used when your life points decrease by 1,500. Select 1 monster you control, in which you are the original owner of. Return that selected monster to the hand. This skill can only be used once per duel. Let me explain why See You Later is getting hit. See You Later is getting hit because Star Seraphs have this card called Star Seraph Scepter, and I want to show you guys this card real quick. I want to show you Star Seraph Scepter and Sovereignty. There's like a combo with this deck. There's a combo with this deck, and it's very simple. It is 2 cards. So we're gonna pull up Starcraft Scepter, and then we're going to move over to this screen. Starcraft Scepter. When this card is normal special summoned, you can add one Starcraft monster from your deck to your hand, except Starcraft Scepter, an Exceed monster that was summoned using 3 or more monsters, including this card, gains this effect. When this card is Exceed summoned, you can target one other card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, draw 1 card. Okay, that's pretty good. You're drawing cards, and you're drawing cards, and you're searching a card off this, essentially, right? The other card that goes with this, Starcraft Sovereignty, we'll open that in a new tab. Oh, fuck. That's a new tab. I'm really bad. There we go. Cannot be used as an Exceed material for an Exceed summon, except an Exceed summon that uses 3 or more monsters as Exceed materials. If you normally special summon a Starcraft's monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you do, draw 1 card. Then, if it is a Starcraft monster, special summon it. Now, let me explain what's going on here. So you go normal summon. The combo is 1 scepter, one stick, 1 chair. This is stick. This is chair. Okay, it's a fucking chair. Look at it. It's a chair. Okay, I think we got that. We got that covered. And this motherfucker's a stick. Okay, so I don't want to be saying scepter and sovereignty. Stick and chair. This is what we call it in the actual TCG for anyone who's never played against this deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links or never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links in general. Normal summon stick. Activate effect to search from the deck. Chain chair. Special chair. Chain link 2. Then chain link 1. Scepter resolves. You draw the card off of chair. Then you look at the card you got off of scepter. Hey, a Starcraft just entered the battlefield on the last chain. New chain. Special summon the other chair. Chair draws another card. You've drawn 2 cards, you searched a card, you still have 4 cards in hand. Hear me out here. I think you're at 5. Yeah, because you search. You're at 5. No, you're at 4. You're at 4. Who gives a shit? Then, you overlay all 3 of those monsters. You destroy a card on the field, you draw a card, and then you can use that monster's effect if you're going second, right? If you're going first, if you have this, plus, what's it called? What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. There's a specific, hey, what's up, Dag? How you doing? Do you know the name of the card Starcrafts use, Dag? Where they get to, is it Valhalla Fall of the Fall? Is it Valhalla Fall of the Fallen? Is it this? Am I tripping? It is! Ah! Yes! I play card games! I remembered! I hate that this card exists. God damn it. Okay, Valhalla Hall of Fallen. Oh, why am I on fucking TCG? Oh, why am I on fucking Walmart? Ew. Let's go to TCG Player. There we go. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 fairy type monster from your hand. You must control no monsters to activate and resolve this effect. This card, Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. That Starcrafts / Dark Lords players are using to special summon their Itch Shell or Scepter. So what you do is if you didn't draw the combo, if you didn't draw Stick Chair and you drew Stick plus Valhalla Hall of the Fallen, right? You go Stick, Summon. It's very annoying. Let me explain how this combo works. You go Stick, Activate Effect, Search Chair. See You Later, originally before they nerfed See You Later. See You Later, return the stick to the hand. Play Valhalla Hall of the Fallen, activate it, special summon because you control no monsters. Activate effect again because it's not a hard once per turn. Special the chair, draw a card. Special the other chair, draw a card. Make an Ouroboros. Pop your Valhalla Hall of the Fallen, draw a card. There is not a level cap to this card. You can special summon fucking Arc Lord Christie off this, and it's absolutely stupid. This is also a problem. It needs to be banned. But at least they nerf See You Later. I'm very happy about that. Then you rip a card out of your opponent's hand with Ouroboros. So now instead of your opponent starting with 5 cards, they start with 4, and you have 5 cards plus a extremely strong Exceed monster on the field. Good game design. Very good game design. I'm glad they hit See You Later. I think See You Later was probably too strong anyway. If not, you could get a level 10 instantly. Yes, there is no level cap. You can get a level 10. You can get Itch Shell off of it. You can get Nastin. You can get the Dark Lord monsters. You can get anything. You can get Arc Lord Christia. It doesn't matter what you summon off, as long as you have no monsters on the field. And See You Later allows you to do that. But now See You Later is nerfed. Boom. Your life points have to decrease by 1,500 first, which means you can't even activate a Cosmic Cyclone and get this effect. I don't know how you're going to decrease your life points by 1,500 on the first turn. This is a really good nerf. I'm afraid to look at balance because both my decks use balance. I'm afraid to look at balance. Okay. All right, let's look at balance. My eyes are closed, boys. Is it bad? Am I gonna cry? Not fairies? Yes, there's a specific card for fiends too. Your starting hand will reflect the balance of your deck. The skill will not activate unless you have 6 of each type of monster spell or monster spell and trap in your deck. You cannot special summon or activate monsters and I'm sorry, what? You cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the end of your the main phase of your first turn. Oh wow, okay. Okay. Wow. Rest in peace to Noble Knights with 30 cards, man. You're gonna have to actually slim your decks down and play a 20 card deck. Wow. Wow, I'll look at restart here in a second. Holy shit, your starting hand will reflect the balance of your deck. I already know about that. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the end of the first main phase. That really sucks because it also nerfs Arrow Mages. You can't normal summon Jasmine, activate Aroma Garden, and then get a draw with Balance. Now I don't know if I want to play Balance in that deck, which really sucks because I think Balance was super good for the deck. But if you draw Jasmine, you can't trigger it on your first turn now. That's pretty shitty. Restart can only be used once after starting hands are drawn. Reduce your starting hand by 1, then redraw your hand. You cannot special summon or activate monster effects until the... Oh! What are these nerfs, bro? Oh, what the fuck? Look, I don't get the activate monster effect part. Like, not being able to special summon is more than good enough, dude. Like, in those decks that are playing Balance or Restart, like Triamids, and Aroma Mages, they did nothing wrong to deserve this. The only deck that deserved this shit was fucking Blue Eyes playing Balance and fucking and Noble Knights playing Balance. You know what I mean, bro? Like, damn, that's so fucked up. Wow. My God, I don't even want to, dude. I can't. Okay, so I need to go into my decks and change them right